Hey guys, it's me, Mrs. Marr. I am here today because I have been struggling with my language. I have been saying things that are inappropriate and I have been behaving inappropriately in the hallways, and I know that my teachers expect more from me than this. They expect me to use good, respectful, kind language to each other, so I'm going to go find some people to help me, and I need you to just kind of sit tight and hang out there for a minute while I figure out what inappropriate language is and why my teachers need me to use it.
Miss Flood, I have a question.
Sure.
What does a teacher mean when they say use appropriate language?
Well, there's a bunch of different areas that we look for appropriate language. I hear a lot in the halls, students talking to each other, and they're so rude and saying slang terms and cursing in the hallway. And I had a student actually in the classroom told me to chill when I asked them a question. So I think we've lost the art of polite conversation.
Hey, Miss Karen, I have a question.
Sure.
What does a teacher mean when they say use appropriate language?
I would say that means being respectful and responsible in your interactions with others, choosing your words wisely, and weighing the consequences of your words. I would also say it's making sure you realize that you're in a group, so who is your audience? What is the context that you're speaking in? What is appropriate in front of that particular audience? You know, you would talk to people differently at home than you would at school. And so just making sure that you consider that in everything that you say at school.
Okay, cool. So now I know why I should use appropriate language, and now I know what inappropriate language is, but I still need some help because there's all these moments in my life where I want to say something inappropriately and I don't know what to do. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to find some people to help me. Stay tuned. Hi, Miss Long.
Hey.
I've been having a problem because sometimes I see my friends in the hallway and they're like way down at the other end of the hallway, but I'm at the other end, and I get super excited and I just want to yell. I want to be like, hi! What should I do so I don't do that?
You could wave. You could make a secret handshake that they can look for. You could text them a creepy message saying, I see you. Or you could just talk to them later like a normal person.
Cool. Thanks for the advice. That really helps.
Glad to be there.
Hey, Mr. James.
Hey.
I've been struggling with something. I was wondering if you could help me out.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Okay, well, sometimes I have a really awkward word that's just, it's kind of funny, but it's awkward, and I just want to say it like all the time, and I want to say it really loud in the hallways. So I was wondering if you could maybe give me some advice. Like, what should I do?
Sure, I get that. You know, if it was me, I would have a journal, and I would just write it as much as I wanted to.
Hey, Audrey.
Hi.
So I've been having a problem lately, and I was hoping maybe you could give me some advice.
Sure, I'm your bestest friend.
Okay, bestest friend. So here's the deal. Sometimes I like stub my toe, or somebody like bumps into me, or I drop my books, and the first thing that wants to come out of my mouth is like a cuss word or an inappropriate word. So I don't.
That's bad.
It is really bad. So I was wondering if you could maybe help me, maybe give me some advice to help me not cuss.
Well, maybe you can say a word that's not a cuss word, but like is not an amplifier. Well, it could be an amplifier. So just say a word that's not a cuss word.
Okay, that's a good idea. Like, do you have some sample words?
Yes. Braden, my man, will come over and step on my foot, and then I can show you some of these words.
Okay, let's see it.
Gorillas.
Ooh, gorilla's a good one. Hey, Dr. Worley. I am having a problem because sometimes I'm mad at somebody and I'm in the hallway and I see them and I want to run up to them and I want to yell at them and I want to say something like really mean and like some cuss words. I don't know what to do. Can you give me some advice?
Yeah, you should go see your counselor or report it to a teacher or go see Dr. Worley or Miss Barber or Miss Schneinbach. We're all here to help you.
So I shouldn't push her?
No, you should never put your hands on another student.
Okay, and just don't shout.
Never shout.
Okay.
Shouting is not good. We always think there's an emergency, and safety here is our #1 priority.
Okay. Whew, thanks for that advice. I've been wondering about that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mr. Peasold.
Hey, Miss Marr.
I've been having a problem,
Uh-huh.
and I was hoping maybe you could help me with it.
Sure.
Okay, so sometimes these mean people, they just get up in my face. Like, I don't even know why. They just get mad at me and they come up to me and they get in my face. And I want to yell at them and I want to cuss. And I know I'm not supposed to do that. So I was hoping maybe you could give me some advice.
Sure. I'm the same. I hate people who get up in my face, especially if we're having an altercation or we're having a problem with each other. I don't know. I think the best way to handle that is to let them know, like, hey, I'll talk to you about the situation. We can work it out, but I need my space. You know, we all have our own personal bubble that we don't like people kind of invading. I would think a good way to remind or to think to yourself about what's a good distance to be from somebody is just look at the tiles on the floor. About 2 tiles away from somebody is a perfect, amount of space you can give somebody. So that's a good way to stay out of somebody's space and always remind them, I'm happy to talk to you, but give me my space.
Okay, cool. I'll remember that next time. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey, I was needing some help and I was wondering if you could help me with something.
What is it?
Okay, well, here's the problem. I laugh really loud. And when I'm walking down the hall and somebody tells me something really funny, I want to laugh like as loud as I can. Even if there's a class going on, I just want to laugh so loud. So do you know what I can do to help fix that?
Well, you could try and hold it in or try and cover your mouth so it's not as loud.
Oh, okay.
And try and chuckle instead of laughing. That would probably help. Also, try and think about something that's not as funny and then think about the funny thing later. That probably would also help.
That's a really good idea. Thanks for the tip.